My speech is on genocide. So during the 1947 partition of India, millions of Muslims and Hindus and Sikhs were slaughtered just for being on the wrong side of the newly formed border. And in 1994, an estimated 800,000 people were killed in the Rwandan genocide. And approximately 6 million European Jews were killed in what's often referred to as the Holocaust. And the ongoing racial conflict in Darfur, Sudan has killed thousands and has left over 2.5 million civilians homeless. Deliberate and systematic destruction in whole or in part of an ethnic, racial, religious, or national group is what defines a genocide. In 1990, a rebel group that was made up of mostly Tutsi refugees invaded northern Rwanda from Uganda. The Rwandan Civil War fought between the Hutus increased the ethnic tensions, which led to Hutu power, which basically meant that the Tutsis intended to enslave Hutus and must be resisted at all costs. And over the course of about 100 days, from the assassination of President Juvenal Habyarimana, at least 800,000 were killed. The death of the president was the approximate cause of the mass killings of Tutsis and the pro-peace Hutus. The genocide was directed by a Hutu power group known as Akazu. And concentration camps were established in which inmates were used and worked as slave labor until they would eventually die of exhaustion or disease. And specialized units called, it's a German name, so I can't really say it, killed Jews in mass shootings. Jews were crammed into ghettos before they were transported hundreds of miles away by freight train to extermination camps. And if they survived the journey to the extermination camps, they were killed in gas chambers. Every part of Germany's bureaucracy was involved in the mass murder, turning the country into what is called a genocidal nation. And the other targets of the Nazis were Slavs and Romani people and the mentally ill and homosexuals and a lot of other more different types of people. 16,315,000 people died as a result of this genocide. And in 1776, the United States Declaration of Independence declared that all men are endowed with certain inalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And in 1948, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly, declared in Article 3 that everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of a person. And so all these innocent people that died in the Holocaust and the racial conflict in Darfur and the Rwandan genocide had a right to life and liberty and security and the pursuit of happiness. But sadly, their lives were slowly degraded until they no longer lived.